Hello, hello, my garden friends. I wanted to show you just a little update. I know I just made this a couple days ago and was showing you that these little starts, I guess in regular potatoes, white potatoes, they call it a chit. But in sweet potatoes, I believe they're called slips. And so, it's the eye of the potato that has just started to flush out and leaf out. So anyway, the ones I showed you I had done as a day and 2 days. Well, now it's 2 days later, and I just want to show you what 4 days of being in water. Aren't these incredible? Look at that. And then these are the ones that are only a couple days. I'm floating here in water. And 2 days. And then this is the one that I just did yesterday, and it hasn't really formed any, so I might just leave that in water for another day. But what I plan to do is to take these and put them in my little starter pot. I love these little pots that I get from, I had Dusty Miller was what I bought, and it's a 12-pack, and I just put in a combination of Miracle-Gro potting soil and some extra Miracle-Gro perlite. Now, it doesn't have to be Miracle-Gro. I'm not sponsored by them. They don't know me from Adam or Eve. And I'm going to go ahead and plant these and try and see if I can get a really nice vine off of it. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm really hoping to get some potatoes, but I'm not sure where I'm going to plant them. So I might just give myself another week or so to think about it. As quickly as this roots, I'm expecting to see, once it gets a really sufficient root on it, it's really going to really start expanding. So, and look what I still have left. I mean, this is 5. If you look at this one, can I show that to you? Can you see that actually has more on it? I could break that off and make it 2 at least, but I'm going to leave it as is. And the same with this one. You can see that it has a root on the side, but I don't want little 1-inch starts. And this has been suspended in this little bit of water. I have toothpicks around it, and I think you can see that it's just starting to get like a little root on it. And so I can keep this in water. I believe these eyes will keep on growing. Here's the one, and this has only been 4 days, and so you can see it's still sending out more root. And so I have been told that you can just use the same potato and it will just keep sending out more and more little vine root, and you can just keep pinching it off and keep sticking it in dirt or water. And now the reason for this, if you're asking, is that once this goes in the pot, it will send off its roots, and it'll send off nice leaves, and it can be a very pretty hanging basket. You can make it like a philodendron, any hanging basket that you might like, and keep it that way. Or you could put it in a pot, a big pot, and coax it into these roots will come down, and they will move out, they'll grow out, and then at the end of these, they will start to develop a tuber. And that tuber becomes big boy tuber here and becomes a sweet potato. So if you want to do it in a pot, you can do it that way. Or if you have some property that a nice decent space that you want them to develop into a sweet potato harvest, well, go for it, I say. Anyway, you can plant just these, and they will send the vines and then eventually become a sweet potato garden. Or if you want to plant this, I would say you could just take this as it is now and just plant it on its side and let these vines grow one way and let any roots grow another way. It will develop roots all over. You know, above ground they become vines. Below ground they become roots. So Mother Nature is just marvelous, isn't she? So anyway, I will go ahead and plant these. I'm only going to do the 5. I'll make sure that I don't break these off going in. I'll do it when I have two hands. You know, some of these will just fit in there nicely, and I can just put my nice little soil around it and keep it moist. And in a couple weeks, I can decide whether I'm going to put them in the ground or not. But either way, I will keep you guys up on it because I think this is a cool project. And again, I've said this before, it's a great project for kids. A friend of mine just sent me an email, and she said she had seen this video, and she said, you know, I remember doing this in school many years ago. She's a year younger than me, and so I think that puts her at 1951. And she said, I remember doing this. I don't remember why we did it, but I remember doing it. So I said it was probably to teach you some lessons on botany. So anyway, I hope you will try this, and I hope you'll keep looking for another video that I can tell you what's happening so far. So garden what you've got. If you like my channel, I hope you'll subscribe, and I hope you'll ring the bell. And it costs you nothing, and you get all this entertainment. So I hope you'll come back real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.